My name is Vivian Boateng. I'm the CEO and Artistic Director at Vivi's Dance Factory, an assistant lecturer at University of Ghana at the School of Performing Arts. All right, so like I said, I found that passion in church. So church has a way of bringing out the talent in you. And when I went to the School of Performing Arts, that's what led me to go to the School of Performing Arts to pursue it further. And whilst in school, I had a team also coming in, to recruit some of us to train to teach ballet. Then it was a ballet school, and they were looking for young people to train and teach ballet. So that's how I got into the career, of teaching ballet. And then through that journey, after 6 years, I decided that this is something that I thought every child in Ghana should experience. And so I decided to start my own. Well, two obstacles I would say. The first one is when I had to, have my first child, after marriage. I was carrying twins, and I lost one, in the process. And so I had to go on an emergency bed rest. And since I wasn't teaching, there was no money coming in. And so that moment was my desert moment, I would say. It was quite a tough time for me. But again, it was through that desert moment that my entrepreneurial journey also began. So that pregnancy time, having a baby and juggling it all was quite difficult. But again, through all difficulties, and when life throws a lemon at you, you make a lemonade. So through those challenges, I ended up finding my entrepreneurial, ability. And the other challenge I've also encountered is, mastering, the art of balancing. Because I'm a wife, I'm a mother of 3 children, I run a dance school, I'm a director, I lecture at the university, and then I have a team I'm working with. So all these things, juggling it was quite difficult, and learning to balance it was something I found difficult to do. But in all these challenges, what helped me, what I learned to overcome was, or how I overcame these obstacles was learning to delegate. Because I am the type that I like to do things in a certain way, and so it was really quite difficult assigning certain roles to some people. But I learned to do that because, again, in life, if you want to go fast, you have to go alone. If you want to go far, then you have to go together, get a team to work with you. And so that's what I decided to do, and that's what has helped me, come this far. Yes, a lot of them. Some don't even know me. Some I watch from afar and then I learn from. Let me mention quite a few people who have been great on this journey. Uncle White is number one. He has helped me, especially in the area of marriage. Because I'm part of his group, Roverman Productions. I get to learn a lot. At his feet, and then also my head pastor, who was during my youthful days, Reverend Dixon Sapontufo. He also challenged us to dream big and to look beyond our environment, and so I learned a lot from him. And then in my career, Dr. Awomana Esiedu, she's not a professor, Professor Awomana Esiedu. She's a woman of excellence and diligence and discipline, and I've learned a lot from her. And then for spiritual as well, Mrs. Florence White and also Pastor Sarah, they are the women that, always encourage, and they encourage me, they push me. And yeah, and as I said, a lot of them, some who don't even know me. And yeah, there's no me without God. I hold on to him in fact, because my whole life depends on him. I remember the scripture that says, I have not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. And knowing where I've come from, growing up, quite shy, timid, and even sometimes on my journey, sometimes I question myself a lot. I'm always doubting my abilities, but it's faith that has brought me this far, because God keeps telling me that I have given you all that you need, Vivian. You have it. You have all it takes. I have not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So these are the scriptures that I lean on to help me to keep going. Biggest highlight. Well, it's been quite. The journey has been. I've had several highlights. I wouldn't just say one. I wouldn't know which one to term biggest. But when I was blessed with, there's this family, Uncle Derek and his wife, who blessed me, Auntie Jemima, they blessed me with their property, to start Vivi's Dance Factory for a year and a half. And that, I would say, was what lifted the company to a certain level, and then also it was through that, and then again through COVID. I know a lot of people talk about COVID, destroying a lot of things. I understand. I mean, COVID came to, distract a lot of things, but again, that's how God also works, through the storms, He makes a way. So through COVID, I got the opportunity, to gain scholarship to do my teacher certification program with American Ballet Theatre. And so now I'm a certified ballet teacher, and I think so far that's my biggest, I would say, because again, it has opened many doors for me. And again, it was through COVID that, because I was supposed to go to the UK to do my acrobatic arts certification, but these issues with visa and all that. But through COVID, acrobatic arts came online, and so I was able to get my certification through my training online. So getting these certifications has been the biggest part of my career, I would say, because now I have the professional certificate also to help my students get to the international level. I'll say, believe in yourself, stay focused, and flourish. You have all it takes to succeed. Remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you.